Okay, once you can see it, and once you kind of get over that first little hump of like, what? I've been lied to my whole life. Like, once you kind of get through
Yeah.
that first, like, eye-opening alarm, it becomes quite comical. The fear, the boogeymen appear as comical as they truly are. All the fear-based narratives fall apart, and you see it for the silliness, the inherent, the hollowness that exists within. You know, but you've got to have a sense of humor about it, or that's the only way to navigate through. You know, and lightness, the humor, it's a levity. They even call it levity, like levitate.
It's incredibly high vibration. Humor,
Yes.
laughter, fun,
Yes.
joy is high vibration. And
By
that is
existence.
what they do not want us to be emanating. Because actually we lift each other, we affect each other.
Yeah. It's ascension. It's personal ascension from within to it's levitation.
It's
Levity, joy, lightness,
Yeah.
humor. It's a way to ascend within. You know, relax my eyes just enough to where I could see the energetic property on the ground. But the grid, and I have seen the grids in the sky one time before in my life as well, and that reminded me when I saw it in the sky. I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I used to see as a kid. The grid, the energetic, the latitudinal, longitudinal grid lines.
It reminded me. Mine was a parquet floor. You know, like the French parquet flooring.
Yes.
So again, it's that kind of illusion. It's an illusion with edges. So it's easy for your eyes to get lost in those patterns.
And that softening of the focus and softening of the eyes, that's when I want to see somebody's energy body or aura or whatever, that's what you have to do.
Needs any injection in the form of a protective vaccination. To keep that alive, we have to keep up the theater of the vaccines.
You have to have the antidotes.
And there's a lot that actually, you know, I don't think that vaccines are the deadly weapon that they've been painted as, but I also think that whenever we test our system, and by getting a needle injection in your largest organ, your skin, getting injected, anytime we test our system, there's going to be a reaction. And for a healthy body system, that reaction's just minute. It's just a matter of healing the wound. Because when you get a jab or when you get something in the arm, it's a wound. There's no other way around it. You've literally pierced skin.
Very probing.
Very probing.
Yeah.
It goes deep. It's an injury. It's a needle injury to the skin. And what most people don't realize is that, and that alone, I shouldn't say that alone, but regardless of what is or isn't inside that little vial of clear liquid, regardless of what's in there or not in there, it's the actual penetration, the needle piercing of the skin, which begins a process.
Absolutely.
The process in the body to go to the site of injection, to go to the site of injury and begin healing. That's what our bodies do. And sometimes that process in a certain body system, maybe it's been, I don't know, primed with fear, anxiety, disillusionment, like all stress, basically the 2020 lockdown cocktail, you know, all these things. When a body system is stressed in this way, its reactions are not going to be the same as when it's healthy and, you know, just a perfect working order of a system. So when we tax our systems and then we put pressure on them again in the form of a vaccine, and even in these, you know, these kids, they don't like.